Hey guys, welcome back to World of Warships. Of course, we're doing some ship requests to get back into things. I hope y'all had a wonderful Christmas. I certainly did. The prepared videos went out, and I hope you guys enjoyed them. I am back now, though, and we got to start it up again with some Incomparable. Yes, of course, this is ship request. You guys decide what I play. And might I humbly request... please, not a 6-gun battleship. Please, please, please. I can have fun with these sometimes, but I'm not a big fan. I'll try and make it work, though. Perhaps Incomparable will surprise me. Although in the past, when I've tried this thing, it just has not worked out so well for me. 6 guns is just a little bit too inconsistent in this game, especially given how our aiming system works. Or perhaps... how it doesn't work, I suppose. With this ship, we have relatively low HP pool for a tier 10 battleship. We have fast reload, gigantic guns, 508mm with, again, very good reload for those guns. Low range, 17.6 kilometers of range, but to make up for that, yes, we have better than heavy cruiser concealment. So you can just outspot enemy cruisers with this massive of firepower. It's kind of insane. So we're going to try and make it work today. We're relatively quick. Our build is relatively standard. I'm just going with the recommended here as I do not play this ship. So I'm not really putting a whole lot of extra thought into trying to branch off and do my own thing. We'll do with a standard build as well. No range here. We're going to stick with the reload, try and make it work. This concealment, of course, can be a bit of a downside if there's a carrier in a game. Hopefully we don't run into that, though. I will be running engine boost mod just to make sure I can get through these matches with a little bit of speed, since, again, we will die rather quickly if we get focused. This ship does, though, come with improved healing, so you get a super heal here. British battleship makes sense. Unfortunately, it takes a lot of permanent damage, it seems, so towards those later heals, we actually don't get the full value out of our healing, which is a little bit disappointing. Also, only 3 heals here. That is including running Emergency Repair Expert. So stock is 2 heals only. That's it. Very, very tricky thing to deal with here. As for the armor, if I can remember where everything is, I literally have not played, by the way. It is just got back from the week off and we're booting the game up and playing. We'll see how it goes. 51mm deck armor is pretty good, but relatively large superstructure, I would say. 102 on the upper belt isn't bad. 152, yeah, it's not the best armor. 279, yeah, it's more of a battle cruiser, I guess we'll say. And then the Citadel is slightly above water. So if you see this thing broadside, you should dev strike it, in theory. We'll see how that theory actually plays out. Hopefully I can stay angled enough. Notice the bow and stern, though, is not the full 32mm at this tier. So we will be getting overmatched by, I think, every battleship at our tier. Little bit of plating here, no full icebreaker, but we shouldn't be taking any damage to our Citadel if we're angling at those closer ranges. That's what this is here to help out with. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm a little bit worried, but we're going to have a good time regardless. Either I'm going to have fun blasting everyone out of the water with this thing, or you'll get a good laugh watching me struggle my way through some Incomparable games. So, you know, not exactly what I was hoping for here at the start. We got some... carriers here to deal with, so we might take some massive damage here to start with, unfortunately. RA is really not all that good, and enemy main appears to be not playing the game to start with, so I'm actually going to turn around straight up. I might even cut here because this is going to be pretty boring. Although the whole point of this is to not do as many cuts. We'll see. But this is not good for me. Look at our range, man. He's like double our range away. All right, this is what we have a speed boost for. This is what we have things like brisk for, allowing us to reposition after we make a mistake early on. Not going to play the best. Certainly, I have not been playing here for a little bit of time, but we'll try and make it work. Des Moines middle could be funny to overmatch him. Again, our concealment is so excellent that we should be able to play a little bit aggressive and find some really nice broadsides purely by our concealment just allowing us to surprise people. It is extremely strong. This level of concealment is really too much in my opinion. I think a lot of these battleships should have worse concealment than all the cruisers at their tier. I get they want to do flavor things, but to me it feels a little bit bad that you're just outspotting some cruisers with a ship like this, with this kind of firepower. And the gimmick being Overmatch, of course. We played Shikishima last time, right? So we're getting the other, I suppose, tier 10 with gigantic guns. I overpenned a lot in that video, unfortunately. So maybe I'll have to aim a little bit lower, I guess. We'll see. Don't want to call too much attention to the aim or whatever, just because we'll get a bunch of backseating comments about it. Maybe this time will be different, but I highly doubt that. It's just hard to know what the aiming system is going to do to our shells, I suppose. We'll look for the angled ships. Maybe that's the secret, right? Talked about that in some other videos, certainly, but it feels sometimes playing these battleships with large caliber guns that you really shouldn't be shooting the broadsides a lot of the time, just because you don't get rewarded with big damage, where when you're shooting at the ships that are angled, you do get rewarded with pretty massive damage since you just ignore their armor and you gain full pens. Okay, we're finally in range. Yeah, maybe I'll leave that in. I'm just yapping away here. I suppose that's what these videos are all about. Mecklenburg turning out. We'll aim about as high as we can. That is not amazing dispersion. Okay, damage though. Look at that. Wow, nearly 14k. We'll take it. We'll take it. I might also want to pop a Hydro. I mean, nah, it's Marceau, right? Is there any cruisers? Zhao is too far. Okay, we don't really got to worry about the torpedoes here. Ohio. Didn't get my double click through in time, but Ohio is broadside. Maybe we'll get to do something there. No, that went high. I did aim high. I was hoping maybe he would turn away. But he turned in. Interesting. Schlieffen as well over here. Okay, a little spooky. Okay, here he's turning out, right? No. No, he is not. So we will go there. Again, our armor is pretty bad, so we'll have to be careful about who we're showing broadside to. Wow, look at that. He angled to us and he took a bunch of damage. Let's go. We will take that. Zhao buff soon, right? Now that I'm back after Christmas, I can start to think about the next update. Oh man, it's going to be so fun. Okay. Okay. Okay, game. Okay, game. Okay, game. 18 is good. That is a lot of damage. To be sure, that is quite a lot of damage. Would not mind having a Citadel, but hey, that's what our stupid fast reload is for. Look at this. Let's hopefully get that through, and then pop our Hydro just to make sure. Overpens probably because I couldn't quite lead enough on that one, unfortunately. Super heal means I don't have to be that worried about taking a bit of damage here. So Schlieffen turning out aimed a little bit higher than I normally would, so we'll try it. I know I said I was going to aim low, but oh, look at that! Black ribbons! We take those! Yes, so we're back! We're back! We're back! We're back! We're back! We're so back! Incomparable, the best battleship in World of Warships. You heard it here first. Or maybe last, actually, given how people love this ship. Unfortunate to miss that, but hey, we hit the broadside. That's what matters. We want the damage into broadsides. And I will continue to laugh. I've noticed a little bit of complaints about laughing. I don't understand why we're upset with someone laughing and enjoying the game. I suppose I could probably start making use of the last consumable that I haven't really been using, and that is a spotter plane. Very handy to get a little bit more range on this ship. hopefully allowing us to hit a few more targets, although I used it a little early there, unfortunately. But while we're traversing the map here, gotta talk just a little bit. I have been laughing a lot in videos. I think some of you have noticed that, and I don't know why. Some people don't like that. The vast majority of you do, so I will continue because I enjoy laughing. I like being joyful. Don't like complaining all the time. I much prefer the positive, happy videos. Even when I'm sucking, I'd rather laugh about it rather than complain all the time. I certainly will complain, but it's not my preferred state of existence. So if you're not a fan of my laugh, honestly, no hard feelings. But then why do you keep watching if you don't like it? Maybe not the best idea to question why people watch your content when you're a content creator and people watching literally pays your bills. We will laugh, though. We will laugh. I'm turning broadside on to an Ohio and possibly a Maine. So let's be a little bit careful here. Des Moines is going to be angled, but that's still an angled cruiser. That is still an angled cruiser, ladies and gentlemen. So we will go after him. Did Ohio shoot us? No, he did not. He didn't quite have an angle. Sherman on our side is not the scariest DD. Yes, the Overmatch. There it is. We'll launch some torps. This ship does have torpedoes, by the way. So, very cool. Very cool. Are you turning in? No, you're not. Look at that accuracy, though. Wow. I just didn't lead enough, straight up. I thought he was going to turn in, so that's why I kind of under-led down. That's what he did last time. But if he turns out... Oh, we might smash him here. This is why we have a fast reload. Oh, this time you turn in. Okay, I'm doing a terrible job of predicting people. That, I suppose, is fair enough. That comes with purely playing the game a lot. Getting used to what people will do, predicting properly. We're not doing that here. Also, we're just sitting in front of a Sherman broadside, which is not a great idea. I think we get over that, though, by the way. So, hopefully, can smash him here a little bit. Yeah, another 10K. Overmatch, everybody. Overmatch. I'd love for this main to go broadside to us, though. Oh, that would be a great Christmas present. That would be awesome. Doesn't look like he wants to, so maybe we can go for those cheeky bow sits. Quite unlikely, but maybe. Sherman's no longer shooting at us. Oh, 20K. Yeah, that's a big hit. That is a large number for an angled ship into a main of all things. Main's usually pretty tanky, right? Overmatch, guys. That is the gimmick here. That is the gimmick here. Oh, we don't finish, though. Bounce Shatter does not give us the kill there, and that's okay. Looks like our team is doing pretty well, though the enemy team is ahead on caps. Really haven't been paying attention to that, so probably could be more aggressive in this case. Yeah, let's just try there and then push back in so we can get some Castilla shots. Or maybe push north? We don't want to push spawn, but considering... Oh, we get the Des Moines. All right, we get the kill. Nice. Yes, and we get the British voice line. Always so happy for us. You'll love to see it. Maybe we get to the main or the... Sorry, Malta? We already dealt with the main, I suppose. Yeah, brain is not on World of Warships at the moment. I'm messing a few things up here. Not naming things correctly. But what a game to start, yeah? 154? Let's go Incomp. That's way better showing than we had in Shikishima, at least for the vast majority of the games I was playing. Took me a while to get any good ones. And that's fine. I don't expect every match to go well, but it was a little disappointing. So to see Incomp perform, maybe it is. Maybe it is just good. Maybe it's just very good. Is that a trade? That's a trade. Let's go gearing. All right. Now, all we need is Castilla to just be walking through here broadside. That's all we need. Not too much to ask for, right? Is he just sitting there? That's his shot. I mean, we are very stealthy. Even in a carrier game, you know, the carrier is very unlikely to just focus you only all game. So even in carrier games, you will get to use the concealment. And that helps a lot. Not only surprising people, but just getting closer to someone means you're going to hit more shots. Maybe I was playing too passive with Shikishima. Don't really remember. But just getting closer to the enemy. It sounds dumb, but it is that simple. You really can get better salvos when you're closer. Yeah, Ohio's gonna die to the carrier. Oh! Gimme, 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 gimme. Oh, look at the dispersion. No, don't take it, Schlieffen. Nice. He overpenned. Our turn? Okay. Well, there it is. There it is. Okay. Should have aimed lower, I guess. That would be my thing there, I suppose. Got to aim lower than I have been this game. Typically, I do try to aim lower when people are broadside because of that very reason. Shells just overpen when they don't hit waterline on these cruisers, so you kind of have to go for that. Otherwise, you do minimal damage regardless. But yeah, it kind of sucks to get a salvo like that. That could have been a dev strike to finish this game. That would have been really nice. Wait, still a chance. I don't care about the Castilla. I have a contract to fulfill. Who's the contract with? No one. Just myself, really. But I must shoot the carrier. I have to. Please. Yeah, 62. Oh man, it would have been nice to get the full thing. I'm not gonna lie, but that's what we want. Oh, what a good game! World of Warships Game of the Year? No, not Game of the Year, not Game of the Year, not Game of the Year. Astrobot. Actually, speaking of Astrobot Game of the Year, I finally had the time to finish it over this Christmas. Awesome game. If you haven't played it, I know it's on PlayStation only. So PlayStations aren't cheap, but if you have a PlayStation or can get access to one, what a game. Just fun. I was just grinning the entire time. Finally got through everything. Did all the challenge levels and everything. So much fun. As a little aside, but what a game. What a first game back. Although, is that usually what happens? You don't play for a bit, and then Wargaming Bogsy maybe was flipping the switch to give me one good game to start, and then to suck me back in, get me hooked again. That's the joke, by the way. I'm just joking. We'll talk more about the plans for next year, but 2025 coming up. I got some ideas of how I want to change the content that I'm not sure I'll be able to stick to, but I do have some ideas, and I think a lot of it comes down to wanting to take the game less seriously, I think, and just enjoy it and have fun with it more, I guess. I can get a little stuck in a very competitive mindset, wanting to be the best, have the best damage, have the biggest salvos, all that stuff, but I can lose a little bit of the enjoyment, a little bit of the fun when I do that. So, you know, like for example, when loading into a match like this, my or like that competitive instinct or whatever just kicks in and says, oh, well, this is a go next game because it's carrier double sub. But there could be fun here. Like there's potential even in matchmaker like this, which is not favorable. I think it's okay to recognize this isn't favorable, but maybe we have a good game here. It's possible. So I should try and try and have fun. And yet, it's still frustrating. It's not going to be fake positivity. I'm never going to do that. Very, very, very much going to deliver to you guys exactly what I'm thinking on this game. But I do want to be happier, I suppose, while playing the game. And I think some of that starts with just not instantly tilting myself by thinking the game is over when there's a carrier double sub. So I'm not sure I'll be able to stick to that. There's some other ideas as well, but we'll talk about those in due time. But for now, we should play the Incomparable and say hello. Hello, everyone, to friendly people in game. Love to see it. You know, like Yodo, Jinan. Oh, there could be some big hits here. Although if we get rushed by Libertad, we will not have a great time. Although if we're really close, we could overmatch Citadel through the bow. That is a possibility. How much do we rely on concealment here? I don't know. Yeah, we'll go to the flank. We'll go to the flank. Notice how I'm not using my engine boost right away. I only get 3 of them. Just to talk about that a little bit. I want to use them to deal with early game positional mistakes like last game. I think that was a good example of that. But also I want to use it to just help me survive more. Okay, that is not a well-aimed shot. That's probably going to go way too high. But I want to use it for dodging incoming fire or just being harder to hit when people are after us is kind of the idea as well. So I don't want to use it early. The other thing about this one, another reason I don't want to use it early is we already spawned like on the flank. So would using the engine boost get us to the flank faster? Slightly, yes. But notice how the flank isn't even spotted really when we get out here, right? So there wouldn't have been much point in using it. Not sure about Cyclone. Hopefully we can finish the Libertad as a team, and I'm talking about my teammates over here before dealing with that. Ooh, yes. Hello, Jinan. What was that game? Oh, what? What was that? Bro, you cannot tell me this is a serious game. You cannot tell me this is a serious esports ready competitive game. You cannot say that. What was that dispersion? That gives a dev strike? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, Mr. Jinan player, I'm sorry. If you happen to watch this video, I apologize. That was the worst dispersion ever. Ever. And it gets a dev strike. That is not fair. That is not fair. That is not fair. Oh my goodness. That is crazy though. Oh my goodness, Wargaming. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, game? Oh man, that's so funny. Oh, I should probably avoid this if I can. Oh, I'm not avoiding it. Whoops. Oh, we're gonna Citadel the Conqueror. Let's go. Holy, the damage. Look at that. Okay, it's AR buff. Look at how much we can heal. Look at our healing potential off of that. I'll use one just cuz. Just cuz. Maybe that's what we get. That's what we deserve. That's some karma, maybe? Perhaps? I should have had Hydro going, obviously, sooner. My bad. But that is crazy. That is crazy. The game really should not let stuff like that happen, in my opinion. I think that's too much damage for an angled ship to take, man. Especially given that dispersion. Overmatch is too much. I've been saying this for a very long time at this point, but I do want to say it again, I suppose, just to be, you know, get it out there or whatever. I wish there was less damage against angled ships, but more consistent damage against broadsides, right? Like if I would every day trade that dev strike on that Jinan for the ability to dev strike that Castilla last game, right? Every day of the week, I would do that 10 times out of 10. And as you know, maybe this is a little bit unfair to say as someone playing a Battleship right now who just got that dev strike, but I would prefer that as the cruiser as well. It's not like I don't play cruisers. I play a ton of cruisers too. I would prefer to get dev struck off the screen if I get caught broadside like that to a battleship. But I would also prefer then that I don't get dev struck off the screen when I'm angled like that GNAN. It really is that simple for me. It's not like I want to get rid of dev strikes. No, no, no. I want to feel like I earned a dev strike. This to me feels like a fake dev strike. Like it's cool to get it, and I laughed a lot, and it was enjoyable in the moment or whatever, because I wasn't expecting it. But I would prefer the game let me do damage to the broadside guy, not that poor angled guy. You'll have to let me know in the comments what you're thinking on that. Although probably the comments will be littered with whatever 6-gun battleship I'm going to be playing next time. I made a plea though, so perhaps we can clutch up. Can't quite get over that. Monty looks a little bit slow. I mean, the dispersion every once in a while, like the front gun there, is just crazy. Yeah, Monty is pretty slow. Okay, overbend shatter. I did not lead that properly. And again, using our engine boost here when I make a mistake positionally. Definitely want to use it to get back in the fight a little bit more. Is he just stopping? Aiming high. Mostly to deal with people slowing down and the aiming system pulling it low. Wow, at that angle? Did you see how high I aimed, by the way? I aimed upper belt and the shells landed waterline. Is that interesting? I find that really interesting. Very interesting. It's hard to predict, but that one I predicted correctly. Learning, perhaps? Perhaps skill issue, and Mr. PQ just has a thing or two to learn about the game. That's fair. I could learn. Oh, we're getting close to a Richtofen as well. Libertad's still alive. That is scary. Although it appears our team has this one well in hand for the most part. Hoffman's dead. Maybe we get a cheeky hit there to finish Shima. I doubt it, but maybe. I should have been paying more attention to that, by the way. That's probably what I haven't been doing, is not shooting DDs enough. Should have been doing that more. Okay, engine boost is out. Libertads drift a lot, so maybe there. We're next to a Worcester, so we can hope that our friend will help us with some AA. Wait, is he going after Worcester? Wow. Hey, not me? I'll take it. Victory is in sight. Although it's going to be me, because our Worcester's going to die here. Yeah. Okay, do we send it at a Libertad on 33,000 HP with no potential for healing? I think so. What's the worst that could happen, right? Right? Nothing bad will happen to us. Just be confident, all right? Let's pretend Yodo is still going to be right here. Hey, the carrier even missed us on purpose. Thank you. No, he's not there. Okay. Good thing I didn't hit that. We might have some accusations if that was the case. Oh, yes. Okay, Mr. Libertad, let's do this. Let's do this. I missed. Damn. Okay. What's the plan? Get speed boost. Pop the super heal now. Four full pens is good damage. I will not lie to you. That is very, very nice damage. Can we make him hit our belt? Question mark. Because that way he'll do less. Holy, the drift! Yeah! We take those! Yes! We take those. Oh, man. I think we're dead, though. I'm okay with that, though. Wow, what a set of games, man. That's crazy. Imagine. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. We take those. We take those. Yo, is Incomparable busted? This ship is crazy. It's funny. Depending on which video you watch of mine on the Incomparable, you're going to get some very extreme perspectives. Oh, man, that's funny. But hey, that's just goes to show you. That goes to show you sometimes ships that you typically aren't interested in playing or typically wouldn't be as fun for you can be good. Look at this. By the way, hypothesis proved correct at the beginning. Talked about it. Carrier double sub game. Possibly we have a good game still, right? Like I should not just get tilted on spawn because there's a carrier and double sub. Yeah, it's less likely to be good, but if I just pre-tilt myself, I'm never going to have a good game, right? Like, I'm just obviously going to have a bad match because I'm expecting a bad match. Interesting. Interesting. Well, Incomparable. Good stuff. Good stuff. Ah, man, I love it. I love it, man. That's so funny. That's so funny. I expected it to go so badly. Oh, man. Well, we had a lot of fun in this one. A lot of laughter. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I like these videos, man. These are my favorite. This might be my favorite one I've made in a while. Although there's been some good ones, too. I had a lot of fun with the Bungo Vermont videos. Just having a blast laughing at how silly the amount of citadels are in those sometimes. Clipping, you know, getting some clips put together. Not every game. When it's a post-commentary game, not these live one-take style ship requests, just know I am cutting together the best bits to put a fun video together. That is typically how it goes. But these ship requests, man, I do try to just sit down and record them. So when they go well, you're getting the raw emotion. And same when they go poorly. Try not to whine too much when they go poorly because a lot of times things go well. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am back, so we're going to take a look, hopefully, at the coal ships versus 2024. I've got, like, what, 2 days left to do it? Oh, man. Can you believe it? I thought at the beginning of 2024, oh, yeah, I'll go through the steel ships in 2024. I'll get through the coal ships easily 2024. I'll even go through research bureau ships in 2024. That was my intention at the start of 2024. I sometimes do that where I think I can accomplish way more than I can. We will take a look at the research bureau ships, but hey, versus 2025 got a good ring to it, yeah? But this is ship request, so comment down below what you want to see next time. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.